Okay, so I've brought the wall height up there. If you missed that, I'll just show you again. So with that wall selected, you can change the top constraining properties to unconnected and then type in, say, 8,000. Later on, we'll bring it up higher and do the stepping of that parapet properly, but that'll do for now. So now I want to go ahead and put the stairs in down on the back wall, and I don't think you've been given a dimension for these, so we'll just do them a default size to begin with and then change that. Yeah, you haven't got, has anyone been given a width for the stairs? No. Yeah. So, or actually, if you've got a ruler, they might be 900. Looks like it is about 900 by eye. But the default size would be 1,000. Oh, is there 1,000? Oh, good. Okay, that makes life easy, so I'll just do 1,000. Great, great. Okay, so on the architecture tab, you'll see here it's best to choose the arrow when you're making stairs, because if you just click on the button, it gives you stair by component, which is the new stair tool, which I honestly think isn't as good as the old one. Stair by sketch, yep, is better, I think. For simpler stairs, especially if you don't have to put all the construction in, it's definitely better. So, yeah, make sure you click on that down arrow so you can choose stair by sketch. And also, you need to be in the ground floor plan to start with. And so, here you'll see just the process you should follow each time. On the arrow next to stairs or under stairs, so you can choose stair by sketch. And so then the process you should always follow with stairs is to look in properties first and see what it's giving you. And so it should have worked out your level. So that's the first thing. It's going from the ground floor to level 1. And that's fairly simple because we only have a couple of levels in there to start with, so that makes life easy. But you should always check that so you know the floor to floor height. That's the process. And then going down further, if you scroll down in there, you'll see it'll have a width. It's set to 1,000 by default, which is luckily exactly what we want. And then the desired number of rises. And so it's showing you here that you could have as few as 16 rises. It's a 190 stair, so this stair type is set to have 190 maximum rises. And so it's worked out that it could have, with the 3 metre floor to floor height that we've got, 187.5 rises as your maximum height for rises. So when you're doing your stair design, that's something to bear in mind. But in this case, we need 18 rises. So that's what is existing. So I'm just going to click on the arrows there next to the riser count, the desired number of rises, and increase that to 18. And you'll see then that the riser dimension, which is greyed out, should change. You might have to click apply, but it will change to 166.7. And so that is, again, how you work out your riser height. So you don't start with the riser height and then multiply it to get your floors. You do it the other way. You start with the floors and divide the number of risers into that to get your riser height. So then you can start drawing the stair, and to do this it's best or easier sometimes just to draw it in empty space. So I'm just going to draw it by clicking the point just below the window roughly. I'm going to take it down all the way to the end of that black rectangle. So the black rectangle is showing us how big the stair is with that number of rises that we've set. So I'm going to take it past the end of that. If you go past it, it won't make any extra rises. It only makes as many as you've set. So clicking there, and we've got all 18 rises. So now we've finished making the stair sketch, and we want to get it centred on this wall over here. And so now I can just select all of those lines with a window. Yep, just by clicking and dragging, and then they should all go blue, and you can click on the move button. So up on the ribbon at the top. Yep. Yep, so once you've clicked on that move button, make sure constrain is turned off on the off. Yep. So on the green bar just below that, just below the move button, you'll see a green bar with some options. Constrain should be the first one. So I'll come and have a look at it in a minute anyway, so this is the final thing. So then to force it to get the midpoint of this edge on the side, I'm just going to show you a shortcut, SM. So if you type SM, which means snap to midpoint, then you can move onto the edge of this sketch on the left-hand side, and notice how, as long as I've highlighted that edge there, it'll give the triangle, which is our symbol for midpoint, so we know that we're picking up from that point. So now we're going to do the same thing to get the edge of this wall. So SM, snap to midpoint, and then we're going to pick onto the edge of that wall there. And notice again we've got the triangle, so that way it's going to be exactly centered up against the wall. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's right. So you've got shortcuts for all of those object snaps. So if that's worked, you can press escape. Oh yeah, I'll show you in a second. So, and then to finish it, tick to finish, and the stair's done. So I'll just make a very quick perspective view, so I can see it from the inside. No, so then you need to go and cut the hole in the floor afterwards. And so, just with a camera. But probably easier to go to a section view, and then you'll see the stair there as well. And then you can select the floor and click on Edit Boundary, which you'll see up on the ribbon. On the ribbon at the top, yeah. And then it'll give you a list of views. You can choose level 1 after you've. So just click on Edit Boundary and you'll see, yep, the list of views come up. So if you choose Floor Plan Level 1, Open View, and with Pick Lines in the Draw panel there. So I'll just do this fairly quickly and I can come around and have a look at any issues you've got. So with Pick Lines there, I'm going to pick the front and the back of the stair. And the edge on the right, remembering we want that to be on the outside of the handrail, so the handrail can come through the floor as well. Yeah, yeah. And if it doesn't connect the edges, use trim to corner to join all of those edges. And then finally, split element. So you can break the line there on the left, just anywhere in the middle, and then again trim to corner to join the top and the bottom. So that's the hole in the floor done. If you get that to work, you could have a go at doing the hole on the other side, but I'll just click tick to finish that.
This is on ground floor 1?
Level 1, yep.
Level 1?
Yep. Up on the modify panel. So I'll just finish that.